All right. So we are now live. Well, what's the one thing? If you had to ask for one thing in Warframe, what would it be?
Um, One thing.
It's the one thing your heart desires.
There's a couple of things my heart desire. Mostly Warframe reworks. Oh, like Inaros or Hydroid rework. There's no way they reworked either of them. What is it?
Now imagine I'm a
Hello?
magician. I'm a magician. I'm a magician.
All right.
Check your arsenal. What's up, Spin Man? How you doing there, buddy? In case you didn't understand, specifically check your hydroid.
Nah, that's what I'm looking at right now. No fucking way, dude.
Running
No
time again now, so I'll
fucking.
put a tab up. Hey man, I appreciate the lurk.
I simply do not believe it. They removed Puddle.
They removed Puddle completely. Gone.
What? I was not ready for this.
I've known this was gonna happen for about a week and a half.
In no world did I ever imagine they'd rework Hydroid.
I even got on earlier and updated earlier just to double check if they actually had gone through with the update or not, or like the hybrid rework.
Okay, I guess I'm playing Hydroid.
They also don't forget they also did like the shield and health rework too.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready whenever. I was so excited to tell you about the Hydroid thing.
I, I'm actually impressed that we waited that long to hit me with it on release.
It's the one thing you've been asking for, man. I couldn't spoil it.
It truly, honestly, they rework on Noros, and I'll have no more. I'll have nothing more requested.
I
I've answered all.
I was telling somebody yesterday, like, somebody wanted me to play something with them on stream today, and I was like, like I don't know when I'll be free because I got a thing planned already. And I was like, they're reworking like my buddy's like favorite character, so like I don't know, like when we're gonna stop playing because we gotta play the updates came out. And before I said your favorite character, or like, but I said something along the lines of like it's like the one thing he's been asking for, and then but I hesitated when I said it because I was like, he also wants a Naros reworked. And so I paused and I was like, no, he definitely wants Hydroid more.
I do Hydroid more. As much as I love my Sandman, Hydroid is just cooler.
Now Hydroid's useful.
I'm so fucking excited. Especially his 3 ability looks so sick.
You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative.
I do remember. I do remember seeing what he does, but I know at this point I've forgotten exactly what he does. Like I remember he does like corrosive and armor stripping and stuff. Like I don't remember the ability specifically. Also, I logged in, and I got this Gotva Prime. I stopped for a second to double check the gun name, and I'm dead.
The Godfa. I don't know what that is. Also, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, why am I dying? Wait.
What's up, groceries?
What's going on?
They
Is this a nightmare mission that we just didn't notice?
They reworked shield and health, man.
Nah, I don't think that's it. It's a nightmare mission, man. We got no shield.
That is a good point. We got no shield. I mean, I'm playing Revenant, so I thought that big was good for me. Holy shit. I left my controller plugged in.
It is absolutely shaking the land.
My desk almost fell apart, man. I shot the guy and I heard, and my whole desk was shaking. The Gotva Prime is a gun. I know, surprise. And if I remember correctly, also they redid his ult to where now, like, instead, like your tentacles don't pick him up and slam him anymore. I think it just holds him.
Oh yeah, it totally does. That's fucking sick.
Yep. Feels backflip, man. Thank you, groceries, for adding more emotes. The Gotva Prime is a weird. It's like a submachine gun, but like, it's like crit chance, like is somehow scaled off like status effect chance. I don't remember. It's been at this point like a month or like a month and a half since I logged in and got it. So I don't remember exactly what its gimmick is, but it seemed interesting.
It sounds pretty sick. Actually, it sounds super sick. Hell yeah, man. Free weapon.
Right?
I didn't get shit.
That's my exact response every time I log into a free weapon. Not my response when I log into having to choose like one of 3 weapons though.
No, that is sadness.
I log in and they make me choose, and like this is what hell feels like.
I love new hardware.
I knew you would. He definitely seemed very usable. Even if I don't remember exactly what he does. He just does fucking corrosive on everything now. Honestly, I was just happy to see that they made it to where the tentacles don't like flop enemies around anymore. They just fucking pick them up and hold them.
And they do corrosive damage now?
Everything you do does corrosive damage now.
It's so good.
Well, the fans are dying to know. When are we getting back to Baldur's Gate?
I don't know. Soon. Very soon.
Are you heard it here first, folks? Soon, TM. I've been trying so hard to avoid spoilers for that and fucking Jujutsu Kaisen, man.
That's like a new season now or something.
Yeah, it's in the middle of a season right now, and it's like a huge season.
Right.
And I have been dodging fucking spoilers like bullets, man. I'm like Neo from the scene in The Matrix, you know the one?
Yep, absolutely. Dude, speaking of... Not necessarily any of that, honestly. But, let's try to find a way to relate it. Have you, gotten the warning of hell from YouTube about ad blocks?
No, I haven't, thankfully. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, because I logged in today, and it's like, yeah, you're good, but you get 2 more plays, and then we're shutting you down. And I'm like, oh, okay, YouTube.
What ad block do you use?
uBlock.
Dude, that revive felt like it took a really long time.
It did, didn't it? I stopped. I don't know if I was reviving you.
No.
But I started reviving. Then I realized I was dying, so I stopped reviving. Then got into my operator and started reviving again.
Maybe that's why. Yeah, you weren't reviving me. I was just nearby. There's an Arkansas over here by me somewhere. I was just nearby helping protect you. But like, I guess that made it feel longer because I didn't see you like stop it anymore. I thought you were just like constant reviving.
I started getting blasted hard. I'm like, ah, shit, I can't actually do this.
YouTube lurking, Danny, my boy.
Man, no, I actually don't mind YouTube ads generally. It's more so Twitch ads I have an issue with.
Dude, I did a short, like hour and a half long Final Fantasy stream this morning, and we got on the topic of tipping and ads, and we just ranted for like a whole hour. Because my buddy from England was in chat, and he's like, you know, obviously like, they don't have a tipping culture over there, like at all.
Right.
He's like, yeah, you might tip at a restaurant, like if you got served well. And I was like, that must be
Right.
fucking nice. It all started because I was talking about Domino's, how on the app they added like a new reward system, so you can like spend your points on things other than just a whole pizza.
Yeah.
And I opened the app and they're like, hey, we got cheesy bread. I'm gonna die, by the way, like very soon.
I'm at 30 health.
Yeah, the toxin
Very
damage at these dudes just goes straight to my fucking mesmer skin.
That is kind of wild, actually.
So yeah, I went to order. I get on the app and they're like, "Oh, we got pepperoni stuffed cheesy bread for only 20
Yep.
points. It's normally 40." And I'm like, "Oh, fuck yeah, dude!"
Kind of delicious.
I was like, "That sounds bomb." I was like, "Of course I want that." You go to order it and they're like, "Oh, sorry, you can only get this if you get delivery."
Ooh.
So they want you to pay like the $6 delivery charge
Yep.
for a free damn cheesy bread, or not even a free cheesy bread. I was like, man, fuck this. And today I was looking into it, and I didn't even think, I forgot that there's like a $6 delivery charge. So I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna see if it lets me put in their address as the delivery point. And I literally, I put delivering to business, I put their address, and then I put the name of the business as, I just want my pepperoni bread. And I went to order it, and it's like, oh yeah, the $6 delivery charge. And I was like, ah, fuck, never mind.
You sons of bitches.
So,
I did the same thing, except I ordered it. It's good. It's really good tasting. Maybe the oiliest thing I've ever put on my body.
oh, that's just cheesy bread in general, man. I guess it would be worse because it's fucking full of pepperoni.
You're not ready for the pepperoni cheesy bread oil. But it is really good, and honestly, very filling.
Yeah, no, it genuinely sounds delicious, man. I saw it, I was like, oh, this is amazing. This is phenomenal news. And then they stole it from me.
Yep. Bamboozle your ass.
Also, don't forget they reworked pets and some pet mods.
Oh yeah. I'll look at that later.
Yeah, I thought about it after we already got in here, and I didn't want to interrupt the flow of the conversation.
But speaking of tips, though, it's funny you should mention that.
Another
I've been rebelling
another
against tips.
Oregon cell here.
Yeah, I've been rebelling against tips because you know, I'm not that big in tipping in the first place, but I'll tip at like normal places.
Yep.
But over the past year, every fucking person has been asking me for a tip. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck that shit. I'm tipping nobody.
Yep. Another Oregon cell in this area. So literally, it started off with that because my friend was like, "Oh, you haven't," because I was like, I'm fat. Of course, I want the pepperoni stuffed cheesy bread. And he's like, "Oh, you haven't really embraced the fat lifestyle if you didn't get delivery." And I was like, "No." I was like, "Fuck that," because then they want you to pay for the delivery charge, which the driver doesn't even get, and then they also want you to tip the driver on top of that. So no, I don't want. I refuse to get delivery. I was like, I'm incredibly cheap. And then that turned into a whole tipping conversation. And like I said, he's from the UK, so he was taken aback by it. He's like, you have to like tip at like a pub, and I was like, yeah, kinda. Like it's common courtesy here to tip your bartender. I was like, so I was complaining about Sonic at the time. I was like, you just poured a drink in a cup and you brought it to me. You expect a tip? Like you didn't wait on me at all. You just did your job. I should have to pay you for doing your job. And he's like, wait, you have to tip at a pub? And I was like, well, that's not what I was talking about, but yeah, it's like you got to tip your bartender here. And he's like, he goes, fuck that. If you got asked to tip at a pub here, everyone would just leave. And I'm like, yeah, sounds amazing. Hey, thank you,
You know,
Yoshis.
I went to a coffee store. They're like, "Would you like to leave a tip?" I go to my hairdresser, which
Yep.
looking there, I feel like is one of the few places I consider normal and that I would do. But I go to leave like a small tip, like I usually do. The lowest tipping option on an $18 haircut was $5,
Ooh.
and I'm like, "Fuck that shit." And
What?
then
Go ahead.
go ahead. And then I go to a fucking random ass fast food place where there's the hand me shit. Hey, would you like to leave a tip?
Yep.
I go to fucking grocery stores. Like, hey, would you like to leave a tip? No,
Complete. Excellent work.
I
I
wouldn't
did.
like to leave a tip.
I saw a thing that they were talking about how apparently Walmart is planning on rolling out, or maybe they already have. I don't know. I haven't been to a Walmart in a minute, but I remember seeing a thing where they're like rolling out a thing where they ask you for a tip on self checkout. Like the self checkout machine like pops up. It's like, oh, would you like to leave a tip? No.
That just sounds like satire, honestly.
I don't know, man. I believe it. I fully believe it. I have no doubt.
I would believe it too. Things are going crazy now. Dude, now I leave less tips than ever.
Yeah, in the conversation I was telling him like it's insane. Like, and then I was telling him like, and it's so bad that like even places where you're technically like you're supposed to leave a tip, like I was like you can't refuse to leave a tip at a restaurant. If you leave no tip at a restaurant, they're taking you out front and crucifying you in front of the restaurant. Like you're getting drugged on social media. You're gonna get recorded as you like walk to your car, and they're gonna post you on TikTok about how much of a shit person you are. And I was
You're
like,
getting doxxed.
the worst part is, man, everybody wants like a 20% tip at the least now. Like, like that's the expected like absolute fucking minimum. You can't just pay for your food anymore. You got to pay for your food and then give the person who refilled your drinks one time about 20% of the cost of the fucking meal. And I'm mad about it.
No, absolutely, as you should be.
I told him that I was explaining earlier. I have an idea for a bit on Dev's stream where we play like one Tarkov raid or one hunt raid, and then I send him a link to an image. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna send you a little something. Just do whatever you want with that. And then I just send it.
Stream real quick. Or
Yeah,
did you answer the question on your screen real quick?
Yeah, exactly. We'll see.
Yeah.
And I just send him like a link to an image, and he opens it up on stream, and it's just like a screenshot of like the tip screen. I think that would be great.
Yes.
Also-
Now I've only been leaving tips for the little delivery I've been getting. I have not left tips for anything else in the past like 4 months.
I don't really go out to eat that much, so like I don't end up having a tip there a lot. But like, dude, if I go to Sonic and I'm not tipping at Sonic. I hate to break. I'm a bad person, I guess. I'm not fucking tipping
Nope.
somebody at Sonic because one, I park as close to the door anyways. Two, all you did was like the chef dudes made their food, which they're paid to do, and then the ladies like filled my drink up and maybe stirred it if I got like a cranberry flavor. And then they walked like 10 steps to my car door. I'm not tipping there. You didn't do anything besides your job.
Absolutely. Agreed.
I make my stand.
No, the stand has been made. It's gone too far. You will get no more money out of it.
And then I was trying to explain to her, that's the British guy. I was like, it's so ingrained at this point that I don't think it's ever gonna change. Well, see, that's the thing is like, I think it can, but I think the people who get tips, well, I know the people who get tips make more money getting tips than they would if they just got a raise to a livable wage because they're not reporting it correctly as tax wise. And two, you know, like servers I know that are like, yeah, I worked a 6-hour shift at Red Lobster a night, came home with $300 cash. They're not going to make that kind of money if they're just getting paid a regular wage.
Oh, absolutely they won't. But I think people are getting very sick of tipping right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, they
Companies
are.
have gone too far. They've overstepped too much.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot imagine it can keep going the way it's currently going, and people
They
won't be like,
flew.
"Fuck that
They
shit."
flew too close to the sun.
Absolutely. They were already
Yeah.
getting a lot out of us. They're like, let's get more. Okay.
That's the part. I'm so glad you brought up like the coffee shop thing, where they're like all they do is like pour the coffee in the cup, and then they have like a little white cash register, and they like rotate it around so the screen is facing you.
Yep.
They're like it's just gonna ask you a little question.
Yeah.
Hey, where the hell do we start this new quest at, man?
I don't know.
Maybe in
Let
the
me check
codex?
Yeah, codex.
Doesn't look like it,
Let's pay
unless
you,
they didn't
man.
put it at the top.
Yeah,
There
no.
was a firefight!
Danny,
Let me check what
buddy.
that lecture I got from Lotus was.
welcome, friends, welcome. Denny, how was your sleep stream?
Syndicates need your help to complete the mission. Acquire Abyssal Beacon from the Syndicate or from
Take
any
this
syndicate.
dang old son of a gun. Hang on, let me fluff my hair up. Hang on.
You offer it. It's Abyssal Beacon.
Hello, Raiders.
5,000. Syndicate needs your help to finish a doomed.
How's everyone
mission
doing
to
tonight? Welcome,
recover
Raiders.
Working
I'm
hero
Viral. I do absolute variety.
from a galleon of Grenier Raiders adrift. in the
I actually was
Abyssal
awake for
Zone.
most of it, listening to the audiobook. I got sucked in out. I saw you in your chat several times. I was lurking on you. I think last night and this morning actually, because you went
So, it's not a mission.
so
you can
damn
just
long.
Go to it.
Yeah, I'm checking right now. Maybe we just buy the things from our syndicates. Yeah,
Yeah,
Abyssal
no, I
Beacon.
just bought it. I'm just like wondering if we can just go queue to zone now.
I guess so. I'm gonna buy one.
Yes.
What up, Playboy?
You're serious.
What's up? What's up, Red Bear? I do variety. I do a little bit of everything. They did a big update dropped on Warframe today. My buddy's favorite character got reworked. They added Grindel Prime. They changed shielding and everything. So we're back on here fooling around.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it on friends only for this first one.
Gotta alert yo. Gonna alert you guys while I get some CS. Hey, Daddy, have fun on Counter Strike, buddy.
It's
Welcome,
seemingly
Raiders.
just
Welcome.
level 40 to 45 exterminate.
It's pretty sick. I wonder if it's as simple as like literally just getting like the blueprint drop. If there's actually gonna be like a story.
Yeah, I feel like there's not gonna be a story because they don't usually let us do story in multiplayer. But I'm
I
I
was-
was curious if the mission is just gonna actually just be a normal mission.
No, we gotta recover 2 Defixios.
Right, that's what that is.
Wait, I gotta find 2 of them and bring it to extraction apparently. Yeah, I feel that. That's real.
Yeah.
If you find any of us, we'll show you the nearest Defexio.
Oh, you picked up the piece, son of a bitch.
Oh.
Nothing to do with those cursed things.
Lady says if we find any of them, they'll show us where the nearest thingy is.
Coveted because of their power.
This ain't Guild Wars 3. Who plays Guild Wars, dude?
Their effects on you or your Warframe.
I like Guild Wars. I could never get into it though, the combat kind of stuff. No offense.
Couldn't be me. Thank you again for the
Music.
shout out groceries.
Slaps? Oh, I need to turn this shit up.
It is kind of spooky. They are apparently like curse tablets that we're picking up or something.
Yeah, turn that shit up.
It me Krang, dude. Little skin singe rename. I have Guild Wars 2 open right now. I don't believe you. Send me a screenshot. Send Denny a screenshot and then have him send me a message that lets me know that you're not lying to me.
Speaking of Halloween, I think there's a Halloween event going on in Deimos.
Yes. I checked the day it dropped and I went there and it did not seem like there's like really anything good.
Yeah, it looks like a cool pumpkin clip there. We hate pumpkins.
There's a heavy
Krang 100% plays Guild Wars 2.
What is that? Is that yours?
Yeah. Yeah.
What was it?
Gun. Hey, I imagine this is it.
That's-
This fucking spooky hissing tablet right here under these stairs.
Nah.
Your ammo steadily depletes? What the fuck? This gun's sucking on my ammo? Oh shit, it is too. Oh my god, it's draining it so fast.
It's like grapefruit in the ammo.
Absolutely, man.
Guess we just gotta find one for me now.
picture it didn't happen? No, didn't even lie to me. I'm just gonna take this directly to extract and see if I can just like drop it. Or if like it's like a you have to extract with it kind of thing, you know?
I'm really digging the spooky music. Or Concealer.
Tap, tap. Remember that? Remember that? What a callback.
I know what it is. I can't remember. Is this sound kind of? Is this a Final Fantasy thing, or am I going crazy?
You're absolutely going crazy. It's a Warframe thing. It was the...
As a hero.
It was the Harrow, yeah. Sent it to Dinyar. Dinlar. He can send it to you. I got bad eyes, man. I actually have a real hard time sometimes looking at like Twitch chat, seeing if it, like understanding if it's a lowercase I or a capital L in the chat. I usually just base it off context. Yeah, okay, it looks like you can. Like, you get to the extract and it technically, like, drops it, but it just disappeared. Is that an organ, dude? Hold up.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it's slapped.
Well, I can tell that it slapped. I just didn't know they had a damn organ playing. Hang on. I'm gonna regret turning this music up later.
You can make a spooky playlist.
Yeah, I updated my sub sound on Twitch for Halloween, for October. And then it turns out the song that I updated it to has a weird copyright thing.
No.
So I got one sub, and it's like, hey, by the way, you got like a copyright thing on your channel, but it wasn't like a strike. And I like hovered over to read it, and they're like, oh yeah, the owner of this copyright doesn't allow this song to be played in Russia. And I was like, okay. I guess all my Russian viewers won't see this this video. This ain't Dead Space 3, it's kind of Dead Space 3. If we were fighting infected.
I want a refund. I got knocked down twice by the same fire wave.
Absolutely scammed, buddy.
The damn music scared the enemies away? Like, where is everyone?
Skinner plays that too? What, Dead Space 3? Dead Space is sick.
Wasn't Dead Space 3? The only thing I remember about Dead Space 3 is its controversy. Because they, like, added an in-game shop or something. Where you could buy money for real, like, you can buy ammo for real money.
I do not recall that at all. And I played Dead Space 3.
I'm telling you, it's happened, because it's the only thing I remember about it.
That's pretty funny. Well, it's kind of like the former CEO of Unity and fucking... He was the guy that was like, oh, if we charge $1 for a magazine in Battlefield in the middle of combat, people won't think twice about paying for it.
Oh yeah, he did say it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Resistance subdued.
Alright,
Fixio and get
now I'm just gonna find Fixio.
Man.
Speaking of terrible CEOs, Microsoft finished buying out Blizzard, so...
Oh, I found one of the little
CEO.
dudes. He was... Yeah, he was crouched in the corner fucking crying. His name was Skewball Lewis. I also... I guess... Oh, it pinged it for me, maybe?
focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I was like, I talked to him, and they said that they would lead me to the nearest Defixios, but I can't. And I realized it was just a regular fucking ping. It's gonna be like all the way back at the start, because we like missed it.
Yeah, it seems pretty far.
Yeah, that's how that's how I remember it. I go to unlock Harrow and the man's rat-tat-tat-tat-tatting me. Oh yeah,
Bust
found
out
it.
a jazz dunk.
Your energy drains steadily? Okay, so I guess they have different effects.
That makes sense. Oh yeah, Blizzard CEO is leaving. Blizzard.
Yeah. That's good.
So, that is good. I can describe that as nothing but good.
I've rescued Bim Pobberfoot.
Let's go.
Stop acting, Hammer. don't know what that means, man. Not a touch. Take it easy on me. Do you think the amount of Defixios scales with the number of people that brought in Abyssal Beacons?
Yeah, actually. That makes a lot of sense.
They do look kind of similar to the Abyssal Beacons themselves.
You do. I'm digging this music so much.
It's not really... It's very faint music. Hello.
I'm digging the organ a lot.
Those are on their way to
I don't even hear the organ
it's
anymore.
not.
thank you.
8 Vein Thorn.
Job well executed.
Rare thorn of an extinct rose and a vital component in Orcan Defixios and other technology. Last seen near Abyssal Zem. They hit us with the last scene. Vein Thorn is just a missing person.
I'll be damned. That's a screenshot of Guild Wars 2 if I've ever seen it. We think we do these thorns now.
Probably.
Perhaps these will show you the path.
What's the new frame's name? The
I
guy.
have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dugga.
What do you think the odds are we just buy literally everything for it off the...
Okay, well, you can't buy anything for it off the market. Not even the blueprint.
Oh, fuck. That's right. It's a new dojo room, dude. That's how we have to fucking get it.
Let's go check it out. Get to
Oh.
plan. Enter. Alright. I don't know if it pulled you with me or not. It just immediately put me a loading screen.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Decorations. Nope. Or we have to get to a door to make our room, don't we? Or like see what rooms are available. Any available doors over here?
Look, there's probably one over here. Oh,
This one right.
nice.
We have insufficient space for. You can't build anything here. What is it?
Oh, yeah, we'll clip that other room.
Yeah.
What about this door?
Build something here.
This one should work. Degath's Hollow. Oh, it's not bad. The room was added successfully. Now, I did see 24-hour timer on that.
Yeah, I assumed as much.
All right, we're back over here now.
Yeah, we're back over here. Got a cool shape, I guess.
Wait. Oh, yeah, we gotta...
Yeah.
I'll contribute the Forma.
I put everything else. What?
Now we gotta wait. You a butterfly?
Did you
Not a butterfly. Huh?
put the format in?
Yeah?
Oh, you have to reload to see it. What's
I mean,
the
I could rush it
what's
for
the
15 platinum.
Nah, because guaranteed we need a bunch more of these things. So let's just keep
Yeah.
getting some more of them.
I was also saying the same thing. I don't think it's worth rushing for one day.
Because I don't think we're gonna like. I really doubt we'll be able to start it today.
No, I like Love Button more.
Need weapon that does some corrosive. Well, not really actually.
I think I was right about this gun, though. I think the crit chance scales off of the status chance.
It is super cool.
Based on I was listening to a storybook. Yeah, his like 20-hour long ebook audio stream. I typed Godva Prime, pulls up Reddit. Title of the post: How the hell does the Godva Prime work?
Alright, before we buy any more...
Okay. It deals pure puncture damage. Status effects have a 15% chance to set the next shot's critical chance to 300%.
I see. Very cool.
Before we do more,
I was gonna say, before we do more, let me just try queuing it up without having any beacons, but I couldn't even see the place without beacons, so I just felt for it.
Bobus has been counting
can you see it now without a beacon? Like, I wonder if I also have to bring one in.
Yeah, I can see it when I have a beacon now.
Can you
It
try to
shows
put
that
us
I have
in?
4. Yeah. So you do not have one, right?
I do not, unless it did. I mean, I technically have one if it didn't consume mine last time, but I did not buy a second one.
Okay. So yeah, we'll see if we only have one Diffie this time.
Nope. Two.
Hello?
Sick.
Hello?
Reinforcements. Listen,
Reinforcements.
we don't care about our mission. My team just wants to go home.
Yeah, we also don't talk about Bruno.
If you find any of us, we'll show you where the nearest fix goes. We want nothing to do with those cursed things.
Oh, the organ's back.
Asphyxios are
That coffee?
covered in power.
Coffee spelled backwards is EFOC,
Or your Warframe.
which is funny.
Somebody. Anybody.
Who's moaning in my ear like that? Did you hear that?
Mhm.
As soon as she got done talking, I heard like somebody, anybody, help.
Low key. There's one rhythm in there that sounds like the Orgrimmar theme.
Oh, I found one. Trainee Jarmel.
I got a lock, but I had to fix you.
But I can't bring myself to touch it. Hello. Take damage as you move. Land jumps for a brief reprieve.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oh, man, the science star.
Oh.
Better be okay.
Oh, there's another dude right here.
Or is it Dude Finding Lord?
Mark your map.
Doot, doot. I like the sound of them marking it.
Yep. I also know absolutely nothing about the new Warframe, by the way.
I know it summons deer.
Yeah, someone's like with the
About it.
horse thing,
Yeah,
which doesn't
Yeah,
necessarily sound good.
it doesn't, but it looks really cool from the one time I saw it.
Yeah, and if you're on the Earth, instead of using your Arcwing, which is like the fastest and most efficient way to travel, you can summon a horse.
I mean, I'd be summoning a horse on Earth. Hopefully they don't make its 2 ability is summoning a horse in any mission. Hit him with the really treatment, because that would suck.
Yeah, that's the joke I was making.
Yeah.
Just Yareli, but with horse.
I thought you were saying that they allowed us to like summon horses on other planets. I'm about to fucking die, dude.
Found it for you.
I'm away.
Already got one, so I can't hold it. On my way. On my way.
I should unlock that. Hold up. Let me unlock it. Should you have a terminal near you?
Seen the
Is
Brother
that
Bear
on?
song?
The what?
The Brother Bear song?
No.
Oh. Now I feel silly.
Your health drains steadily, killing enemies restores health. That's actually a good thing.
Yeah, it just seems
also,
so...
Dead? I think I ran into a toxic cloud.
That's actually a good thing, chat.
No, it is. It is. Coping. Now the downside is I don't have a secondary weapon. My melee is ass.
Yeah, not
I
great.
don't think I can't kill enemies.
Not great.
Yeah, I'll have a secondary weapon after this.
Marines inbound.
Yeah, and the lens glare in this room is pretty intense.
Examine Stronghold active, excuse me?
Unit approaching.
I did that last time too. Pretty cool.
What could it mean?
He spawns a bunch of eggs.
Snake Eyes Carvin. What's up, Snake Eyes?
Asphyxia extracted.
Wait, oh god, we can't get out of the extract. I'm afraid it's gonna fucking pull us.
I would not put a path to Warframe to do that. I saw that there was a hotfix already before we played, and I almost wanted to go read, like, alright, what was it this time?
Yeah, what bugs they already implemented.
Surely, the Railjack was their worst update launch, right?
Thank you.
Well,
It
probably.
was just so incredibly broken. Like, and it wasn't just one thing. It was, like, broken in every way.
Yo, 7 more Vein Thorns.
Yeah, so either it doesn't matter if more than one person has it, or it just takes the currency from one person and doesn't care about the rest. So you said you bought one so far.
Yeah,
in
I'm gonna go
body,
double
right?
check my inventory right now.
You don't have to. Just go check Ceres, and if you see the node there, that means you still have it, because you won't see the node without it.
Perhaps these will show you the
It's definitely not consumed. Well, I guess that doesn't necessarily show it. You said Ceres?
Mhm.
How did you even find it on Ceres?
It's just on the left. It stands out. You cannot miss it.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah,
So I guess it just consumes whoever bought it. What's up, Tan?
Makes sense.
That's cool.
All right, let me put on secondary. Then we go next.
It's actually very nice, because can you imagine how consumptive it would be if it took the fucking thing from everybody? Everyone is spending 5,000 standing a key per mission.
It is pretty intense.
Hell, I would have got on the grind of some standing if I had thought about it.
you have remembered well.
Imagine
Wanna
playing
do
Warframe. Don't
public?
have to.
See if we get a bunch more.
Yeah, let's try it.
It is on public. It says 0 squads are in here.
Not great.
I feel like it's broken.
Oh, for sure,
I can't
right?
imagine there's 0 squads in the night of the update.
No, I imagine it's very much so broken. We found the first bug.
Hello?
Multiplayer does not work on a new mission in Warframe.
Listen.
Well, matchmaking, I guess.
We don't care about our mission.
We don't care about Bruno.
Want to go home.
Hey, I found one.
Get out the ship so we can escape.
Nice.
If you find any
What
of
was in
us,
your loot box?
we'll show you where the nearest Asphyxia is. We
Huh?
want nothing to
What
do
was in
with
your loot box? Or you mean like a human one?
Oh, yeah, I found the Defixios.
Ah, nice. That's what it give you?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Can I drop it and pick it back up and find out? Your shields have been removed. Okay.
Hey guys, do this really new cool shield update. Also, you'll never have your shields again. Or DE.
Hey, I found the other one.
Alright. Coming. It is just in the middle of the room.
I did not touch it. That's just where it was sitting.
Take damage when you cast abilities. That's not bad.
That's definitely better than have no shields.
Yeah. I would much rather have this.
You know, I kind of expected the matchmaking not actually be broken and just like it looked like it's broken, but it seems to just not be putting anybody in here. So
Yeah, no, it seems just
Stay
broken.
focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Unfortunate.
how was work, Pan?
I like how we hold them too.
Yeah, like a lantern.
Mm-hmm. So I had an interesting interaction yesterday while I was waiting on my bus.
Yeah.
I was sitting by the window, had my headphones in, listening to some music while the Fixio here.
Dun dun.
Oh, sorry. Started getting blasted because I got distracted.
Swap the Fixios?
Yeah. Okay, I guess. But let's just bring the third one, see what happens.
Give it a try.
Well, that's good. Oh yeah, I was just sitting minding my own business, and like this group of 5 dudes are like walking by. They like look in the mirror, and then they're like walking by me, and one of them is like says something to me, and I take out one of my headphones. I'm like, what? And he says, "Can I get your Snapchat?" And I'm like, why? And
Resistance subject.
the dude next to him is like,
And get to extract.
he's asking you out. He's gay, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like,
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit.
I was just like a bunch of young kids making a stupid joke.
Yep.
And I'm like, I'm straight. And he's like, oh. And then they invite me to a party, and I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, no, probably
And-
not.
And then they leave. And then I think about it for a second. I'm like, the dude looked nervous as shit. I don't think it was an actual joke. I think he might have actually asked me out. And now I kind of feel bad.
The
Why?
Defixios are on their way to our trusted allies.
Not because
Thank you,
it's just the way I said it, wasn't it? I don't know. I guess very nice. Like it wasn't
guess.
rude, but it was very blunt.
Well, I mean, like, I feel like it'd be more rude to beat around the bush at all. Like, if you're straight, you're straight.
On the bush. Yeah, I know. But I would have liked to say something like, it's flattering or something. And,
Sorry, you're a very handsome young man. But
no. First of all, he was probably 19, so I would not call him a very handsome young man. Not in that context.
Did you get the Defixios?
I can't find it. I think it's gone.
No shot.
I don't remember where it was at, honestly.
I'll find it. Hang on. My superior sleuthing abilities. There's Snake Eyes. That's apparently where it just pinged where the next one is, I guess. Let's just extract
Oh, shit, you're right.
the 3.
Well, you get the extractor, see if it puts in, and okay, it doesn't sound like it. Well, did it get extracted?
Yeah,
In
it,
your
it
hand?
extracted it.
I'll grab another one. Okay.
I rescued Bim Zalabim again. Bim Zalabim Pobberfoot.
It's actually marked 2 different ones, so
Yeah, I
there's
rescued
at
2
least
different.
2 more steam.
I rescued 2 different people.
Wow.
Wiki wow wow. I got mine. Oh, there's another one.
Machine.
I really feel like we get out of here and it just still gives us like 7 thorns.
It might have. but you know, might as well test it now.
Yep, very true. Right, that one's also extracted.
I am coming.
Apparently it's marked yet another one, but it's like 600 meters away. I think we just extract at this
no,
point.
Yeah.
Wiki wow.
Another job well executed.
Yep, there's
Yes.
7.
I wonder why there's so many then. And
Are
how
there?
there's so many and somehow I've never seen. I guess there was just the one literally in the middle of the room that I saw.
Yeah, that one doesn't count.
That one does not count though.
Alright, I'm
Plus,
going
technically,
full.
you told me it was there because you were there first.
I'm going full nerd. I want to. What is this mission called? I want to see if I can find a loot drop table for it.
This mission
Abyssal
is
Zone.
called Abyssal Zone. Yeah, if I had to guess, I would say it just drops normal elimination stuff.
Wikipedia is not for sale. Please don't skip this 1-minute read. I have found the Abyssal Zone, but it's about the ocean, and I have immediately gotten uncomfortable. I saw Abyssal Zone Abyssal Zone Wikipedia. I was like, hell yeah! And I clicked on it, and I read the Abyssal Zone is a layer of the pelagic zone of the ocean, and then it showed a picture of like a you know like the kind of graph you see for like rock layers in the earth. It's like that, but it's like divided in like vertically into ocean levels. And I looked at like the darkest, like blackest zone at the bottom, and my stomach got a little bit uncomfortable. I don't want to look at it anymore. Yo, what's up, Omen Khan? How's Borderlands? Man, I hate the ocean. That reminds me. So the plans I got invited to tonight, Blob, they want me to play the raft with them.
Oh, okay. I've always wanted to play that. Seems fun.
A lot of ocean in that game. There's like a shark.
Yep. Also true.
So you know, not my strongest points.
So I haven't played very much of the raft at all, but I don't think you do much underwater though. Luckily,
I think there is quite a bit underwater at this point.
is there? Rip. You're done for it, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think there's quite a bit of underwater content. Chilling, finally finished Borderlands 3 and its DLC. Hell yeah, man! You finished all of them. So I did see there was a bug where they added like cosmetic planks, where you take a wooden plank and you click on one zone and then you get like it attaches one end of the plank there, and you can like freely move the other end of it to like whatever angle you want, and it's supposed to be just like a cosmetic thing for building. But it has collision, and it turns out you can build the plank like if you can build them off of each other as well. So if you just keep linking them, you can like build them underwater, and it doesn't count you as being underwater. You can just like walk along the plank and never have to like worry about air or anything. There was a whole video of a dude like absolutely busting the game wide open because he just built like a shit ton of those planks. Like he didn't like swim at all. It was nuts. I don't have the director's cut, so I didn't do that stuff, but everything else, yeah. I actually recently finished my raft journey too. It was a lot of fun. You're new here, Omid, so you wouldn't know this. I am fucking terrified of the ocean, like genuinely. Even playing Sea of Thieves is exercising my patience and courage with the ocean. I get knocked off the boat and I get so damn uncomfortable, man. Don't even get me started. If the fucking Kraken grabs me, bro, it's over. That shit makes me mad uncomfy. True. The bum ba da 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 dum does make it better. It's the only reason I'm able to play the game, honestly. Target locked. My ammo depletes steadily, I guess. Dude, I don't know how you're not finding these things. It's the loudest thing I've ever heard in my fucking life. You walk by it.
Turned up to max, man.
You walk by and it sounds like sounds like Harry Potter speaking parcel tongue, man.
I'm out here jamming.
Dude, I crank my music and all I'm getting is like spooky audio. I guess it's because I'm carrying the thing, probably.
Oh, makes sense.
Ocean's
I'm
pretty
also
scary.
getting nonstop Oregon.
Ocean is terrifying, man. Genuinely, like me and the ocean are not cool. We've got beef. The ocean is a terrifying place. That's why, Omid, I was thinking about doing. Here you go, Blub. Found it.
Where
Just
is it? I'm not seeing a thing. Oh.
Man is actually fucking blind.
Yeah, you know it is.
Hey, there's another one. Look at this. Yo, look at this one's placement. I was considering Omid. Am I saying your name right, by the way? Is it Omid? Omid? I was considering doing Subnautica as like a sub goal, and then I think I've decided that I cannot emotionally handle that. And I think that's off the charts until a good... Unless the multiplayer mod for Subnautica just like starts working and I can play it with like Blob, it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, I wish that model's good. It sounds like really cool. I mean, Subnautica below zero is substantially less spooky than Subnautica. So you could try that, but it's still pretty spooky if you don't like water.
I genuinely think I don't think I can handle the stress of playing that game.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit
The thalassophobia is real.
extracted.
Took my brain a second to remember how to say the word thalassophobia.
Shit's fucking real.
You say you're considering Sea of Thieves? No. I said that I've played Sea of Thieves before, and I had fun on it. But if I get knocked in the 8 thorns, let's go. If I get knocked in the ocean, it's fucking over, dude. What's up, Boosted? How was work today, buddy? Have yet to play Subnautica, but I've heard good things. Technically, Omid is fine. Technically, it's Omid. Okay, Omid. I'll try to remember that. I have terrible memory. Genuinely. All good. Yeah, it just know if I forget and call you Omid, it is not intentional.
One of my fucking favorite videos of all time is from a women's tennis championship.
Okay.
Where this lady wins, and she asks her runner-up, she's like flipping the trophy, and she's like, "I just like a moment to," I don't know if she said thank or congratulate, and then she looks back and is like, "Do you prefer going by Jenny or Jennifer?" And she goes, "Jennifer," and she's like, "I just like taking a moment to congratulate Jenny," and she just spams it on her face.
Oh, the disrespect.
I hope that it wasn't on purpose. It's even the best part. There's no chance it was on purpose, but it's so good.
What if it was though? Like, what if that lady's actually just the funniest person alive?
That would make it so much better. But I don't think it was.
Decent day, bro. Enjoying the weather while it lasts. Not ready for snow. Yeah, I bet, dude. It's been super chilly here. Like, usually just in the morning, but dude, I emptied out the fridge today, Blob. Took like 45 minutes. I like took out all the old leftovers and like cleaned all the shelves and everything. And I dumped the leftovers out for like the dogs to eat.
Right.
And looked out like an hour later, and they were like, I don't know if they were a weird looking bee or if it was yellow jackets, but they looked too thin to be bees, so I'm assuming it was just like a small swarm of yellow jackets just posted up around the dog food bowl where the leftovers have been poured out. So I guess we gotta deal with that now.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Anybody? Dude, these guys the little NPCs that you need to help sounds like somebody crying on the phone.
I found one.
Yo, I found one. Let's go.
Removed.
Hell yeah! No shields for Bob.
What I need to know is if defixio is an actual word or not. Because it sounds like it is.
Sounds like a Harry Potter curse.
It does. Like one of the forbidden curses.
Yep.
With the monocle professor will bust out.
Yeah, on a whip spider.
Yep. Yeah, Hydra's 3 seems insanely good. For damage specifically even. Duration kind of sucks, but I think that's just because I'm not max level stuff yet, 'cause you know how leveling abilities works in this game.
Yep. For the record, I have no idea what in the arsenal. I don't know if it was just because they reworked Hydroid or if there was like a gun nerf that I don't know about. But did you log into the email from Orders being like, "We tuned your arsenal. Here's that forma."
Yeah, I just usually like
Find a Defixio and get to
immediately erase them from my mind. I'm like, well, whatever it is, I'm either gonna notice it or not.
Want
Right.
to die? I don't.
Defixio.
What is that emote?
The Defixio
What the hell is that? Oh, yeah, it is a goldfish. I thought it was Nemo.
job well
Yo,
executed.
8 thorns
Oh, man.
again? We're balling, dude.
You're balling. Shit, maybe we should rush the thing. I was gonna do. We should
Nah.
just look at.
I was like, I
yeah.
bet it's gonna be like a fucking like 100 of them for
Yeah,
like just the
again, no
just the
chance.
blueprint.
No, absolutely. There's no chance we will make them tonight. But I am kind of curious now. I'm just gonna look up how much they take.
Consuming only the host's key upon completion awards 6, 7, or 8 vein thorns, 8, 11, or 12 on Steel Path.
Yeah, we need 34 for each piece.
Yes. Yeah.
You also see that where is Vein
Where
Thorn?
is Vein Thorn wasn't found. Yeah. Wasn't found in modules resources / data. Yeah, I was just looking at that.
I think about it. He's
Dagoth's story is told in a Nabarus tale narrated by grandmother. The story cutscene can be accessed in Dagoth's Hollow at the shrine located near her resting place.
that's cool. I might do that at some point.
Bonk, bonk. Boosted bonk. Ow, ow. I was telling, are you out of reputation to buy more? Or?
These help you.
No, I just don't have any more on me, so I assume you use it with whatever you got on you.
I guess. Oh, we're at 38 already. That's not too bad.
Yeah, no. I'll say
So
it's
34
pretty
each is
chill,
what?
man.
102 total?
Yeah.
Bob, I need you to do some custom coding for my stream. I need you to make a software that when somebody redeems the bonk sound in my chat, it like temporarily morphs my head and just like caves the top in for a second.
I don't think you need me to do coding for that, man. I think you can probably set that up somehow.
Nah, I think you got it for me, buddy. I appreciate.
Hello? Reinforcements? Listen.
Yeah, I think it'd be sick.
Care about our mission. My team just wants to go home. Clear out this ship so we can escape. If you find any of us,
Now I
we'll
need your
show
help
you where
opening the
nearest
door.
Defixio is.
Yeah, he is.
We want nothing to do
I
with
guess.
cursed things.
Be cautious. The Defixio
I found
is
one.
created because of their
Holy shit!
I cannot
You found one before me,
Middle
Chet.
of a hallway.
or your Warframe.
Gonna be okay. Gonna be okay.
Bobus's eyes have logged in.
Okay.
Now I can enjoy the organ for once.
I still hear it. I don't know why you're not getting it. But no, it's still blasting loud and clear for me.
Yeah, every time I pick one of those things up, it's like I can't fucking hear the organ at all. It's just like creepy music.
Damn, I strip armor so fast. I think it makes it substantially quieter, actually.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, I literally can't hear it at all when I'm carrying the thing.
I don't know if I actually hear it very faintly or my brain is just playing tricks on me right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
That's how faint it
you've seeded the organ in your brain, so now you're like auto placing the audio.
is.
Now I have one.
Ah shit, when did I drop it by accident? God damn it. How did this happen?
Wonder whose
Wait.
I'm holding.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You bitch.
Ah. Here, lady.
Yeah, I hear one.
There she is.
Marking your map.
Marking your map. Holy shit, Blob. Come here and find this one. Fucking stashing these things, man. I never would have found that one without the game telling me there was one there. Oh, Thunderbolt. That's a good and relevant mod.
Think I'll ever do like a mod culling in this game? Where they just get rid of like the 9 billion mods literally no one uses?
I don't think so, no. I think if anything, once it gets high enough, they're gonna start putting it in their advertisement for why you should play the game. They're gonna do
9,000 mods.
Yeah, they're gonna do what every other game does, where they're like 16
times
million. First of all, phenomenally look up with 16, but
Yeah.
they're gonna do the thing where they're like 16 million different unique weapon configurations, but like 6,000 of each one is like Thunderbolt on a bow, with like different variations of crit chance. Also, I was gonna say it earlier, I forgot to. This mission has been phenomenal for my killing Eximus challenge.
It really has. Whenever we keep getting the Eximus stronghold, like I think I'm almost done. We need
Yeah,
two
yeah.
more enemies.
Oh, yeah, it spawned more. We were done, but you hadn't dropped off your Defixios yet, I think, so it spawned more enemies. Alright, we're good. Oh, yeah, good. Eight, let's go! I got my buddy Brandon to watch Borat for the first time, like a week ago.
Mhm.
He loved it.
Fuck yeah, how can you not?
Of course. Yeah, how could you not? It's a cultural touchstone. And I couldn't help but be the guy who's like, yeah, so in this scene, like, they had to flee the rodeo because they were about to get jumped.
Yep, yep.
Wait, I was to say 4 next to it. Does it finally say there's squads here?
No, I think 4 is the number you own of things.
Oh, you know what? I did literally just buy 4, so that checks out. That checks out.
I'm a real fan of that. Where is Vainthorn? Wasn't found in module resources / data.
Of course you are, Blob. You do coding.
Reinforcements.
It looks so angry, dude.
Coder humor.
Care about our mission. My team just wants to go.
Please, which path is the real path? Let me out.
So we can escape.
Yeah, hold on a second. What is the real path? There it
It's
is.
a damn mirror maze in here.
We want nothing to do with
Hey, Blob, have you seen Us?
No.
Be cautious.
I want to. Here, it's good.
I watched
I've
it
not
the
really
other day with
watched any of what's his face.
Jordan Peele.
Their effects on you
Mhm.
or your Warframe.
I watched it the other night with Amy, and it was fine. I wouldn't say it was bad. I feel like it wasn't the best thing necessarily,
Right. Oh, I see one.
but I enjoyed it.
Take damage as you move. Excuse me.
Yeah, it temporarily nullifies it if you land from jumping.
Saw's really not really that much damage, I'll be honest.
Your gravity has been impacted? Oh no.
The map is starting to compress around you.
I've become a black hole. Love, stop for a second. I need you to see this. This is my bullet jump.
Hold on, let me just guess that place. I don't get left. Alright, show us.
This is my bullet jump.
I have no part of me expected that it would actually increase your gravity. I just always 100% assumed it was going to decrease it.
It definitely now it's decreased. Yeah, it's fluctuating.
I see. That's pretty sick.
Oh, actually,
Stay focused.
oh, the regular jump seems light gravity, but my bullet jump is like super heavy. It doesn't go anywhere.
Huh.
Never should have come here. Warframe players try not to use Kuva Nucor challenge. Level impossible.
I feel like I recently made another secondary that I really liked. I don't remember what it is. Oh, or did I make it? Or was it no, I was working on getting the bubble secondary. I don't
Yeah,
think I
from
ever
Ureli.
did it.
Yeah.
God, that's awful. Damn Venta kids.
It really is probably the worst faction they've added. And by probably, I mean definitely.
Yeah.
So I don't know one person who's like, yeah, K drives.
That's my jam.
That's... Can't wait to get home from a long day of work and grind K drive content on Warframe.
And shred on my drive.
It's damn eczema. Eczema? Eczemisses?
I think so. That reminds me to look up the Fixios are a word. Do that while you hack the thing. Fixios.
I gotta put socks on. My little toes are getting cold.
Defixios
Resistance subdued.
is a word. It's a cursed tablet.
Of
Believe
course,
it or not.
of course, the Egyptian would know the word for cursed tablet is a thing.
I didn't know. I just looked it up.
Yeah, but no, you knew. You knew. No part of me was like, this is a real word.
Cursed tablet. Latin. Tabella defictionis.
That's my next Path of Exile character name.
Wait, so tabella definitely just means tablet. So
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Defictionis just curse.
I would assume so. I mean, whether you like it or not, Latin is actually pretty simple.
I really dig it, man. I want to bust a defictionis on someone's ass. See how they like it.
The hidden forbidden curse from Harry Potter, man. Tabella Defictionis. Dude, Blob, you weren't here for this chronicle. My cord on my headset was like getting like super fucky, and I first noticed it. And I was like, oh, like my left like headphone audio is out, and then I like twisted the cord a little bit because it. I'm pretty sure you know what my headset. It had like the disconnect in the middle where you could like plug it into a controller.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
right there with one cord plugged in the other, I like twisted that a little bit, and I got my audio back, and I was like, oh no, my headset's going bad. I hope that doesn't become a big issue. Spoiler, it did. And over the course of like the next week and a half, it got to the point where like, if I had audio in both ears, found one. If I had audio in both ears, I had to like not move. Because if I started moving at all, it like, I would lose audio in my left or right ear depending on like how the cord twisted. Thankfully, I couldn't find like a HyperX replacement, but I did. I just looked up like audio output extension cable. Because I don't need input output because I don't use the built-in headset on the microphone.
Yeah.
So I ordered like just like the output extension cable for like $5 on Amazon. and I was like, I'm 100% sure this will fix the issue because I know what the issue is. But also, there's also like in the back of my mind, I was like, what if it doesn't though?
Yeah.
But I plugged in the cord, I plugged in the extension, worked like a charm. And it's like, it's really thinner. It's thinner than the original thing was because it's just the audio output thing. It doesn't have like the little mute switch and everything. And the cable also seems really good. It's got like the braided outside, and it's like very flexible. It's not like rigid at all. So I think it could last a while.
Oh, yeah, man. I have a similar, well, it's not all similar, but I have a headphone related story. In that, like 2 weeks ago, I wake up late
There's a heavy
for school, so I order
Feeling
a
like
Lyft.
P. Diddy.
Yeah, feeling like P. Diddy, I order a Lyft. And I get in. As I'm getting in, I hear something fall. I'm like, what the fuck? I look in my bag, it's open. I'm like, alright, stop for a second. I think I dropped something. Dude stops. I look, I find my headphones case. I'm like, glad I found that.
Ping the thing for you.
I pick it up on the way. I pick it up and I get back in and I go to school. And then, I don't know, some hours later, probably when I'm getting on the bus home, I'm like, alright, I bust out my earbuds. I bust them out. Case is empty.
Oh no.
Somehow, the case opened. Both earbuds fell out and closed again during that brief moment where it fell. So those were gone. But honestly, it wasn't the worst because they were beyond on their last legs. Like the right earbud almost never worked unless I held my ear at a very specific angle.
Sure.
For some reason.
Sure.
So I was pretty bummed about it, but I was like, it's probably time for new ones anyways.
Mm-hmm.
I bought new ones, which are pretty sick.
There's two in this room.
Hell yes. I got them on sale, and then they got on even further sale a day later, and I messaged Amazon like, hey, you just like give me that money back so I don't have to return them and buy them again. They're like, yeah, we got you, dog.
Dude, that's fucking sick,
cool.
actually. Yeah.
Right?
There's been damn bubbles in this room. There's 3 Arctic Eximuses, like, making a Venn diagram with their spheres in here.
And then, like, a day later, I lost the charger for my laptop. So someone hit a fucking tabella de ficción.
Yeah, somebody. I was gonna make the same damn joke, man. Are you sure that the earbuds fell out of the case? And are you sure that the Lyft driver wasn't actually like Quicksilver from X-Men? And the second they fell out of your backpack, did you hear like the opening beat to "Sweet Dreams Are Made of These" as he used his super speed to fly out of the car, steal your earbuds, and then fly back into the driver's seat?
Honestly, I might have. It kind of sounds like I did, honestly. Looking back at it from a clear perspective now.
Did you hear a doom 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 like for like half a second as it started, and then your earbuds were just gone?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That song has been stuck in my head, man. Yesterday I was watching Splattercat play a game. I don't remember the name of the game, but it's like, oh, this is like Void Grasp. Use it to like slow time around you. And he's like, oh, cool. And he pressed a button, and the enemy started moving in slow motion, and I immediately heard Sweet Dreams in my head. And then for the rest of the day, the song was stuck in my head. What a good song, man.
I haven't heard that song in a minute.
Yeah, no, it's really good. I looked it up yesterday. I was like, because I couldn't even remember the name of it. Go figure, me not remembering the name of a song. I was like, man, what is the name of that song? Because it was just stuck in my head at that point. And I was like looking up, I was like, Quicksilver running fast theme. Quicksilver running fast song X-Men. Found one.
That is how I still look up that one song from Burning the Fire in Far Cry 3. Or Burning the Crops in Far Cry 3.
I do not recall that at all.
It's Where's the bird?
Oh, yeah.
That song. That's the only way I remember it. It's like, yeah, that was that one mission in Far Cry 3, so I just look it up every time.
Oh my god. Oh. I'm glad it also gives you that audio, so I don't have to be like, "Hey, I found the location of one." Oh, dude, quit! This dude just fucking sobbing in the corner. You hear him?
No.
Stand right here.
Shame it's not working.
Stand right here and don't talk to him. I want to see if you can hear him like fucking sniffling. Just stand here for a minute.
Gonna be okay. Gonna be okay. Gonna be okay.
Nope, he's not doing it. Fuck you. Where's this fucking thing at?
I think it's above us here somewhere. No. I see it. Holy shit, what is this, dude?
Oh my god!
Right?
First of all, a phenomenal place to put like a sabotage locker.
Absolutely. Or like a Furia, whatever those things are called.
Yep, I know exactly what you're referring to. I don't remember their name, but I know exactly what you're talking about. The little black and gold guys you gotta scan.
Yeah.
What are their names?
Definitely starts with a K.
The hell is going on?
Risky.
Dang old silverfish. I was watching an Indie Mouse video the other day. He made a video for Shocktober. There was a sequel to a game he made last or a video he made last Shocktober. Did you drop it again? You son of a bitch.
Yeah. Twice actually.
So I went to watch that one, but I didn't really watch the first one. And he's like, "Oh, if you haven't seen the first one, I would recommend it because they're like pretty intertwined games." I was like, "Okay, fine, I'll go watch the first one." And so I went and watched the first one, and at one point, like this like zombie thing like spits out some worms that like slither towards him, and he played the NL audio of like the "What the hell is this? Dang old silverfish!" that one really got me.
Kind of in the Minecraft mood a bit.
I was recently talking to a streaming friend of mine, and we were thinking about doing like a community Minecraft server.
I love modded Minecraft so much.
There are so many fucking dudes in this room.
Yeah, I just see the dots. Definitely the most. This is the most cursed modded Minecraft timeline for me. Apotheosis has ruined everything.
Yes, yeah, Apotheosis is pretty cursed.
Straight up despise it. And no one deactivates it on their server, so if someone I know will be like, "Hey, we started this new server," I'm like, "Cool," and I'll log in, and I'll like do one of like the dungeons, and I'll have, you know, a bunch of like blue Apotheosis gear, and even just blue Apotheosis gear, I'm like, "All right, I'm done."
Yep, you
Like,
got the strongest gear in the game. I was kind of like, I've been thinking about Minecraft a lot too, because like I said, I was talking to somebody about doing a community Minecraft server. And I think we decided it would be best to just like pay for one, you know, to be hosted publicly, as opposed to like setting one up ourselves and doxing ourselves.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about, so I started thinking about Minecraft a lot, and I was thinking about that mod where you start with like fucking not shit, and you gotta like break leaves to get like a stick.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of had the itch to play that one the other day.
Really, that's surprising coming from you, honestly.
It is. No, it is. I also didn't want to play Factorio again.
I did see you put that picture of the Space Factorio.
Yeah, man, Space Factorio. I don't know if that's like I don't know if that's like an update they're planning, or if that's like a mod they're referring to, because I know there's mods for that kind of thing. 100%. I've seen videos on them.
Yeah, no, I even click on the link. I just read the summary. I'm like, that sounds pretty dope.
We don't care about our mission. You say Satisfactory? Yeah, no, I did, but like the good version.
We'll show you where the nearest effects are.
Got him.
We want nothing to do with those cursed things.
You played Satisfactory with Amy, right?
A little bit, yeah. And then I also played it with my friend Yoshu. he did all the math on it. I was just set up trains.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I did like all the vehicle automation. Very fun, by the way. Very fun.
I didn't know Satisfactory had vehicles. How little I know about Satisfactory.
Dude, there's cars. There's big cars that are meant to carry stuff. There's trains you can set up. There's drones now. Well, like you can like set up like flying drones. The car automation is actually very fun because you like get in the car and then you press a button to like record a path and then you manually drive the path that you want the car to go, and it will do like exactly that when you finish it.
It is very cool.
And so we had like a really far, we had to like get crystals or something from super far away, and it was like super far away and up a cliff. So we built like a big ass ramp up the cliff, and then I like very carefully drove the car up the ramp. And then to go back home, instead of driving it back down the ramp, I just jumped off the cliff onto like a flat area where it landed. And so every single time the vehicle was automated to bring like that resource back, it would go up the ramp, stop at like the station to reload on resources, and then fly off the cliff and then drive back to the base.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it was sick. It was sick. It actually.
Game I'd like to see a sequel to.
What's that?
I would like to see an Astroneer 2.
I would like to see Astroneer, but better.
Because I feel like Astroneer is just almost there for me as a great game, and I still enjoy it a lot. But I don't think it's a great game. It's almost there. It's just
yeah.
missing something.
I'd say it's a good game to like fool around on. But yeah, I feel like there's like, and I don't know exactly what element they need to like make it feel complete, but there's definitely something they gotta add to like make it feel like a full game.
Agreed. It just feels like a bum playground.
Yep.
But it feels like it's just missing something to really be like a great game. I don't know what it is, but I feel like they can figure it out and make a dope ass game.
I don't think they're going to.
I don't think they're going to either.
I think they've basically dropped that game at this point, I'd imagine.
I think they released like a bunch of skins for it first.
Yeah, they did.
Fair enough.
They do release premium price skins still. Yeah, it's very fun, but I feel like, yeah, there's just like, there just needs to be a little bit more. I'll also never forget how I got lost on a planet one time for like 4 hours.
Thank you.
And I refused to like kill myself and teleport back to the base. So I just drove I just drove around on the planet for like 4 hours with like a train of like solar panels and shit behind me. I basically, the way I got back home, I was like, you know what? If I just drive in a straight line, surely eventually I'll just see the beacon for the house.
Eventually something will be clear.
Not my proudest moment of literally just getting completely lost. How many are we at now?
Not enough, probably.
Vainthorn, 74.
Damn.
So we need 28 more? It was 102 total, right?
Yeah. Let's just call it 30.
Hello?
No. We must get exactly as many as we need. If we go over, I'm not making her.
I think I got
So
bubbled.
we can escape. If you find any of us,
Bye,
we'll
bye.
show you the We want nothing to do with those cursed things.
Be cautious.
This is a surprisingly very easy farm.
Yeah,
It's
no,
very unlike Warframe. I don't know why
yes.
they did this.
Yeah, I was also very surprised to see we only needed 102. And then we're getting like 8 a run.
Like, imagine if we had resource boosters, we would have been done like half an hour ago.
I guess they didn't want to make it like too hard, because technically if you were playing solo, you'd have to get all of these keys yourself. And you're limited to like 25,000 rep a day.
Nah, but I feel like that doesn't usually get in their way anyways. Like, they'll pull that shit anyways. They don't do that shit.
Sure, they would still pull that. Speaking of grinding, I've been doing a bunch of Final Fantasy lately. I got my Blue Mage to 80.
Nice.
which is the new cat. It's gonna be up top, 100%. Yep, here it is right here.
Top here?
Oh yeah, there's a whole thing up here, man.
No idea.
Got blue mage to 80. I bought the 4 million MGP blimp airship mount. I'm working on the triple triad mount right now. I have about 10 cards left, and I get the triple triad mount.
Damn, nice.
One of those cards is several of them were just like buying like the booster packs from the gold saucer. I spent about 400,000 MGP buying packs to get all the cards I needed, and then there's several that they just sell you straight up. Like I needed Senior Sabatender, which was 200,000 MGP on its own, and the very last one I need is Raubon and Pippin, which is another 400,000 MGP just on its own.
Damn. Rinsing your ass.
Yep. Right here.
I already got.
Oh, okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I'm grinding MGP for that. I'm like doing the tournaments and everything. Plus I'm literally like poor now because I just spent 4 million on that damn mount.
Rip.
But once I get that, I can I can start saving up my MGP again, because they're inevitably going to release another mount that's probably going to cost even more than the last one, which was 4 mil.
Yeah. The MGP price creep is kind of getting a bit ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, the blackjack was 4 million fucking MGP, man.
I remember Fenrir was the chase item.
It was like 1 mil.
Yeah.
I'm honestly like, the blackjack is cool. It's a four-person mount. It doesn't, like, you can't see your characters in it at all. It's just like a big blimp. You just get into it and disappear. So it's honestly a little underwhelming for 4 million. So after I buy that 400,000 card, I think I'll have like 8 or 9 cards left, and those are all like, I have 1 left to get from like the 2B raids. I have like some primal cards to get. But I'm almost there. And the triple triad mount is just a floating red triple triad card that you sit on top of.
That's fucking dope.
That is right. That is right. And then, because we were doing blue mage stuff anyways, we maxed out our blue mage, and I kind of want to get like all the spells and everything. And they've got like a log of like dungeons and instances that you've completed with just a team of blue mages. So I want to start working on that as well. And then there's the blue mage mount for doing the main fights of Bahamut and Alexander with just a team of blue mages.
Yeah, the Mobor.
The Morbol. I want that. That seems fun.
And the few things I actually want in that game too.
Dude, you should subscribe. Hey, also, I think they might have deleted your character.
It's not. When I hear. What do you think?
The link shell that we were all in.
Uh-huh.
I did see an unable to retrieve in there, and then I didn't see your character's name. So
Maybe I logged out in a different data center.
God, I hope so.
Yeah. Straight up, if my character's gone, I don't think I'm like Final Fantasy enough at this point to make another one.
Did I tell you that I lost my mansion?
You did, yeah. It was absolute bullshit.
Dude. And the salt in the wound was that I logged in and teleported in, went to the plot. It was like 1 week after I got the email. Somebody had already bought the mansion and like built an entire mansion in its place, and they're using like the ugly ass like gingerbread house skin on the outside. I'm like, this is the worst reality. And they only gave me like 14 million gil back, by the way, for losing the plot.
Like absolute robbery.
Oh, 100%. They said there'd be some boom chickens here. What the hell does that even mean? No, not lose my mansion on Terraria. You have one of these yet?
No.
Me neither, actually.
You're
I mean, I
just
do
here.
now, but
Meep meep.
all right, Roadrunner.
Oh, I see a second one. I'm currently dead next to it.
You a big Roadrunner fan, Blub?
No, I don't think I liked it much as a kid, honestly. Like, I watched it, but it was nothing I was ever excited about.
I was into it, but like I would never intentionally watch it. Like if it was on, I'd be like, hell yeah, I'll watch the Roadrunner.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would just do that with all TV because like, you know, a lot of the time I didn't really get to choose what was on the TV. So
See, I was into a lot of stuff. I was really into Samurai Jack. I was really into Courage. I was really into...
I was thinking about the fucking the Courage running theme the other day.
yeah, I hear it now, actually.
It does sound a little bit like Mortal Kombat, but
It does. Kim Possible, slap.
pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. I do think that the chicken and green jumpsuit like formed me sexually. You know,
Chicken and the greens. I don't think I remember that.
the chick in the green. What was her name, dude? It's right on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, the chicken. Yeah, no, absolutely. It's like Chago or something like that.
Shigo. Yeah.
Thank you.
When's Tekken stream? I
No,
hate
that's
fighting
cool.
games. I do not play fighting games. Yeah, man. She's a
I thought
baddie.
the chicken in the green jumpsuit. I'm like, I have no idea what we're talking about.
Oh, you know the chicken in the green jumpsuit, man. Everybody knows. Everybody knows the chicken jumpsuit. Yeah, dude. Goth baddie.
Absolutely.
How many keys do you have left, if any?
I think it's right now. I can buy a few more though.
I think we just both buy one, and we've probably done.
Will these help you?
I've bought one.
Honor.
I've also purchased one. Is that Mortal Kombat? Nope, that's.
It is. That's how it goes.
I don't remember the jazz ending there.
That's not the ending. It just keeps going. It goes.
No, it goes. Da 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 da.
I don't even know what that is. I recognize it so deeply in my head, but I can't put a finger on what that actually is.
Cowboy Bebop, I think.
It totally is.
My team just wants to go home. Clear up the ship so we can escape. If you find
I don't know, man. Every song is the same in my head at this point. Courage is Mortal Kombat is Cowboy Bebop.
with those cursed things.
Be cautious.
The world is a vampire.
Man,
Cannot predict their effects on you or your Warframe.
you know.
Da 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 da. Oh my god.
I remember what weapon I had pimped out before. It was the Aki core.
Yep. Yeah, because they had the special version of it, right?
I don't think they do, but they do have a special mod for it.
Yeah, that's what I meant. No,
Speaking of mods,
no, they did the Void version of it in.
no, they didn't.
They absolutely did, man. I'm not crazy.
No, man. I know you. I remember you telling me they did, and I checked, and I was like, nah, they didn't.
I'm looking it up. I swear to God, I saw it. I'm not crazy. Anyways, what were you gonna say?
There's a heavy
What was the start of my sentence?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably the next one.
Yeah, probably. I love that we're so deep into the World's a Vampire meme, but it's such an inside joke that nobody who like tunes into the stream is gonna have any fucking clue what we're talking about.
Genuinely, just no idea. Because it just makes no sense whatsoever.
We just said the world is a vampire, started laughing really hard. and then started singing da 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 da. They're like, that's not even the same song. What are you? Oh man, fucking unhinged.
I still need a thing, by the way, in case you find them.
I haven't seen one, but I will keep my eyeballs peeled like some Shibriri grapes. It's an Elden Ring reference.
Elden Ring. Because I want to know what happened to that woman. I gave her a grape and she just vanished. I know I'm going to find her later and she's going to be a fucking fiend or some shit.
I need to finish my last playthrough of Elden Ring to get my final achievement. I have to do the normal ending.
You hate to see it.
Brandon started playing it the other day, and I joined his game as my extremely overpowered int build. I was like, yeah, check this out, and I just fucking lasered the motherfucker down.
Hell yes.
Hey, this is the exfil, by the way.
Yeah, put your thing in, maybe it'll mark them.
Hey, I found one.
My man.
The Defixios are on their way.
The Defixios, the Tabella Deficciones.
Another job well.
Yeah, I haven't played that game in such a long time. I have no idea where I'm at.
I don't know. I don't remember the last time you talked about it.
I think I was going to the big Erd tree in like the city, in like the north area. Was the last thing I saw about where I stopped.
Yep, I know exactly. I'd say it's about 3/4 the way through.
Yeah, I had just finished the that one tower that you put a thing in and then it like turns itself upside down.
Yeah. That's a fun one.
It was nuts.
You tell me you
I
have a good time
died it wasn't even the tower. I just died a surprising amount of times to Skin Lord at the front of the tower. Although that might be a different tower now that I think about it.
Dude, speaking of Souls games, I beat Lies of P recently. First of all, very good. It's more like a Sekiro than a Souls, but that's topic of conversation though, because like now that I've beat Lies of P, I'm like, man, I feel like I could beat Sekiro again, or for the first time, but play it again. But then I'm also like, man, that game broke me as a man. I don't know if I have the will to go back.
You should, man. I love Sekiro. It might be my favorite Souls game. You know, it's not really Souls, but close enough.
Yeah, it's a Soulsborne.
Like, I've loved everything about Elden Ring I've done, but it just hasn't captured me the same way as Sekiro did. You know.
It captured me in a way Sekiro didn't, and then I didn't give up on it and I actually beat it.
That's very fair.
I think one of the last things I did was beat the Lightning Man in the top of the wooden tower.
Right. Genichiro or his name is.
Yep, Genichiro.
Genichiro.
Like, that's one of the last things I remember doing.
Honestly, I would just restart.
Oh, absolutely. I would absolutely have to restart. Also, there's a big old fucking koi fish in that game, and it scares me.
It is terrifying, man. Straight up, that shit is scary as shit.
I saw a video where somebody's like, oh, there's a cellar right here. Somebody's like, here's what happens if you fucking poison the big koi fish and fucking kill it. And they like gave it some special bait, and they're like, now you go where the monkey fight was at. I've got my Defixion. They're like, now you go where the monkey fight was at, and it's just like they're dead, and it's like mouth is wide open, and it's got a bajillion fucking teeth inside its mouth. And the first thing he did was like walk into its mouth and stand in it, and I was like, why would you do that? Why would you stand in that fucking thing's mouth?
That's cool.
Yeah, I guess, but it's a Souls game, man. That it's gonna like grab you. It's gonna grab your ass. Manus's hand is gonna come out of its mouth and just fucking pull your ass into the void. Hey, your favorite spot has one, by the way, up here.
I mean, You know, I had taken a very long break from my Sekiro playthrough, and then I came back to it, and I really wish I just restarted, because throughout my playthrough, I remember this after I finished the game, because when I finished it, I'm like, that was kind of a shitty ending, and I was like, oh wait, I now remember very much a lady at the temple telling me there was another path I can pursue, and I had just completely forgotten about it because it was so long.
Yeah, I
So I
remember
got the
watching.
ending.
I remember watching like the different endings you can get because I had just given up on the game completely. Yeah, there's like 3, right? As per the
I
usual,
don't know.
I guess.
I don't remember honestly. But I did look up if it gave me any extra bosses, and it didn't, and I was like, alright, I do not care. And I just accepted my terrible fate.
So the Lies of P ending I got was technically like the good ending, but arguably I think it's the bad ending because there's a final boss that I like. It's the first boss in the game that I like really like beat my head against the wall on. I beat it, wasn't having a bad time. I beat it. I was like, man, that felt good. And then I like made a choice where like I don't want to spoil anything in case you end up playing it, but
Probably will.
they, for lore reasons, then added a second boss after the final boss that I guess was supposed to be like the secret boss. Fight just fucking sucked. Like, was super hard, and it was like a lore fight, so like every time you died or lost, it would play the exact same lore lines from characters like every single time you fucking died, and like you had to hear them every single time you start the fight. And it's like a two-phase
No.
fight, and it's like, oh my god, dude. Also, where's this damn lock pad at? Here it is.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, so the secret final boss is the one that I was like, the only boss in the game that I was like, man, this fucking sucks. Like, I'm not having a good time anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But up until that boss, I was having like a totally fine time.
Yeah, no, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I want to play it.
It is
I've heard a
very
lot of
solid.
bad things about Lords of the Fallen, but the visuals look kind of sick, so I kind of want to try it. Anyway.
Lords of the Fallen doesn't look that great to me. And it's also not on Game Pass, which is the only reason why I play Lies of P, because it is on Game Pass.
Oh shit, dude.
I saw Starfield on Game Pass, and I was like, not worth it. I saw Lies of P on Game Pass, and I was like, that's worth it. And I beat Lies of
I want
P.
to play Starfield.
So I beat Lies of P and went to play Starfield. Had a fucking terrible time. Just genuinely not a fun game.
That is disappointing.
103, so we're good. We're good.
Good.
So the first time I installed it, Blob, on my regular hard drive, the game is unplayable on a hard drive. It's not that there's like long load times, like the game itself stutters and lags and freezes if it's on a regular hard drive. So I had to reinstall it on my SSD, which it's like a 160 gigabyte game. It's huge. Reinstalled it on my SSD, tried to get on stream a different day, and I was like, man, I'm gonna do a melee build. The melee, every melee weapon in the game,
It feels good.
every melee weapon in the game has like 2 attacks, like a vertical slice and like a horizontal slice. Like there's no combos or anything. And then like I got like stuck on like a
Surprise, motherfucker.
Thank you for the follow, Red Bear. That actually did scare me. I got stuck in like the for like the whole like 2 hours I was playing. I was just like in the on rail like starting tutorial, and like not one interesting thing happened. It was just like, go here and talk to these people. Go here and talk to these people. This is lore. This is lore. I'm like, dude, I just want to stab dudes.
I
You know?
fucking kill shit.
I just want to like,
You think Bethesda at this point would just at least try to make their melee combat good?
no chance. So I just uninstalled. I literally, I was like on stream, I was like, I'm not having a good time. I'm just gonna go play Hunt Showdown instead.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what if I just go rush the dojo room?
Orders keeps a
I
tiny
really want to.
and is therefore reluctant to allow animals on board.
I don't really mind waiting until tomorrow to do it.
But we do need 2 argon crystals for the chassis.
The chassis? It's a weird one. Yeah, that's for chassis.
Yeah, all right. I won't rush it, but we should go get some art. Well, I guess it won't matter because argon crystals will fucking go away before we get to build the damn thing.
No, they won't. They're 48 hours, I think.
Are they 48 or are they 24?
I think they're 48. Let me see. I'm opening the page in Argon. Blah blah. Decay after a period of time. Thanks, Wiki. After a period of time.
Hey,
Ah, yes. What's cryptic about that?
Each Argon crystal in a tenant's inventory is either stable or decaying at any given point. Beyond this stage of a single Argon crystal does not matter. A full 24 hours from when you acquire it, and then when GMT 00 hits is when it's considered it's decaying. Excuse me?
So it waits 24 hours, and then the next time GMT hits 0, it decays. So it's not exactly 24 hours. It's 24 and some change.
I see.
So it's like 24 hours, and then it like waits for the daily reset, is basically what it's saying. What a strange way to
Okay.
do that.
Very strange. So yeah, if we got some now, we should be good until the reset after tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's see if we have any void shit.
Any void
Nah, there's no
shits.
void shit. Any void. Let's do capture. Should have switched to Hydroid. I mean, Necros.
True. Desecrate. Desecrate would be huge.
Argon is a gas at room temperature
You are
and does
here
not
to find our target
form
and bring
crystalline
them to the
solids until
extraction
reaching
point.
negative 189
Captain.
Celsius.
Holy
Solid
shit.
argon does sublimate in real life, which means transition of a substance directly from solid to gas. I probably should have known that. That is a physical property rather than a radioactive. They need to put a comma there. Radioactive one. Sublimation doesn't resemble the half-time pattern of radioactive decay.
Yeah, we know that.
Everybody knows that.
I know
Looking
that.
at him some sort of baby.
I had heard sublimate before, and I was like, man, I've heard that word, but I cannot remember what that means. So I'm glad you clarified.
Yeah, no, I very
For
much
us-
was like that.
For us small brain folk. The argon deposits.
Oh, Argon crystal.
Bring them in.
Hmm.
There it is. From a locker, baby.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
There's a science star here you didn't ping?
Oh, my bad, not bad.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
My unit. I did get a resource boost the other day for logging in, and I was like, man, I should take advantage of this later, and I just forgot to.
Yeah, I really wish they would let you have an option to use later on those.
The amount of times I've logged in, and I get a resource booster just because I was like planning on logging in, just for like to increase my login reward,
Yep.
by far outweighs the amount of times I've logged in and taken advantage of the resource booster that I got.
7 p.m. is just such an inconvenient time to get a booster.
Terrible. Terrible time.
What's even worse is if you just don't really think about it and like, yeah, I'll log in at like 9 o'clock, do a mission or two.
Yep.
Psych.
That's what I'm saying is like,
Booster.
I'll think about it like, not like right when I'm about to go to bed, but like well into the day, or like well into my day, I'll be like, I should log into Warframe while I'm thinking about it and just like increase my, increment my login reward. And then I log on and they're like, all right, here's a double resource booster for the next 15 hours. I'm like, oh, god damn it. I was planning on doing other shit today. Also, Blob, I think I told you this already, but they've added Grindel Prime.
Yeah, you have. I'm very
With this
excited
update.
about this. Mom, please just give us the second one.
Rindle
I
Prime,
want myself in my
everybody.
locker.
Freedom.
Oh, but for you guys, let's get out of here.
We can do whatever we like now. We can do whatever we like. Yeah.
Also, Life 4 is not a holdcast anymore, which is very nice. Holdcast is really annoying.
Not a big fan of holdcast in general.
Mm-hmm.
Get to extraction. I would argue that I'm in extraction.
Wait, is it not counting me in extraction?
We're waiting on lane 5443.
Excellent work.
Boom.
Destiny 3 would never look this good.
Back at base. Your part is done here.
3.3 million affinity.
Wait, what? I would love a good Destiny game. I love Destiny's gunplay and visuals.
Yep. Everything else about it sucks.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is a real shame, because the gunplay is great.
Mm-hmm. And the visuals are really good.
Dude, Destiny 2 is so bad, man. They're like doing another expansion soon. And I don't remember who, but somebody asked me if I was gonna play it. And I was like, nope. I don't want to spend more money on 1/4 of a story, because they're gonna release 7 seasons of story that you also have to buy the battle pass for to get the rest of the story missions, on top of buying the expansion.
And that's the thing. It's like every once in a while I'll be like, I kind of want to try Destiny. I'm kind of feeling it right now. I've seen some cool shit about it. And now I remember that I have to buy the expansion and then literally buy like access to the dungeons. And I'm
Yep.
like,
Access to the yeah. So the last the last expansion that came out, Amy and I played it, and the story is like 10 or 15 missions long, and it doesn't cover anything. It's super cheesy and generic. And then they've released like 4 seasons that do the rest of the story and content, and that's so fucking annoying, because you have to buy the battle pass for each season to be able to play your damn story missions, on top of buying like a full price DLC. It's
actual insanity.
it's ludicrous. And then the next expansion, after you finish a dungeon, you're gonna get a damn tip menu that pops up. It's gonna
Hey, we would like you to take a second to answer the question that's about to pop up on your screen. Thank you.
you're gonna have a little thing pop up on your screen. I do love that when that happens in stores, though. Like, they're never like, "Oh, it's gonna ask you if you want a tip." They're always like, "Oh, the screen's just gonna ask you a question."
Yeah.
What are we going back to the void for?
That's not me, Doug.
Operator, are you enjoying
What the fuck?
view?
Oh, it's not you. Hey, man, invite me to your party.
I'm probably done for now.
No, Blob, no.
Sorry,
Blob, no.
But I play more this week, I promise.
Okay. It actually probably is a good idea for me to go eat dinner, because I didn't eat dinner. What's up, Cage? All right, Blob.
Oh man, I'll talk to you later.
See you later, buddy. Have a good night.
You too.
All right, boys. Kind of an impromptu ending, but I didn't eat dinner because I was skipping. I was gonna eat before Blob was ready tonight, but then he was ready before I thought he was. So I need to go eat dinner. So I think I'm gonna raid out. Let me tell. So I do think I'm doing Raft with Jube later. So I'm gonna raid out, take a little break, and then probably be live on some Raft later tonight. I want to raid Omid. He stopped by. I raided him after. He's not on Warframe. I should raid Warframe. Let me see if there's gonna be cool Warframe streamers on, since it is update day. Okay. Let's see. Any smaller streamers that would appreciate a nice little raid? What about this guy? From the community. He's a dad. Okay. I don't see any weird. I don't see any weird links. I think we found our raid target, boys. I'm sending you over to your new dad. I know, Boosted. I know. I'm gonna send you guys over to your new dad. He's actually playing the new Warframe. So if any of you are at all interested in Warframe, he's live on the newest Warframe that I don't have yet, and I won't have for about 5 more days because I gotta build all the parts. Thank you guys for joining me. Cage, thanks for stopping by. Boosted. Omid, I know you're live, so you're probably not here paying attention, but thank you. Denny, thank you for the raid, buddy. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go eat dinner because I am actually very hungry. I didn't realize how hungry I was until I thought about it, but I am kind of starving. So I'm gonna send you guys over to your new dad, and I hope you guys have a good night.